78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Y'all smash the like button, hit the subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you're notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, please share the video. All right, check it out, man. So Shakur, I just watched Shakur Stevenson Last Stand's podcast interview with Brian Custer. Real good interview ahead of his fight with Teofimo Lopez this weekend. Like I said, there should be a lot more hype for this fight because this fight carries a lot of ramifications for this fight, man. And also, not only does it carry a lot, this is one of the best fights that can be made in the sport of boxing right now. The problem is, I think, look, bro, I'm just going to keep it 100. I don't know what happened to boxing fans, bro. Boxing fans is just like, I don't know, bro. Like, these new dudes is not even fans. Like all they do is deride dudes and protect dudes from the guys that's ducking and all this. And like, I think everybody needs to ask themselves, why are you a boxing fan? What's the point? Like, what do you watch boxing for? And be honest. If you like looking at dudes with their shirt off sweating, that's your business. You got a right to your whatever your ism or your schism is, right? Me personally, I want to know who the best is in each weight class, who the best fighter is, undisputed, pound for pound, all that. That's fun to me. You know what I'm saying? Call me a old head, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what these other dudes be coming to my videos talking crazy. Oh, he not ducking. He didn't. Like, bro, the man literally said he ain't fighting the dude. Some dude tried to tell me Rolly wasn't ducking Devin. And Rolly's on video ducking Devin. No, he's not. No one's ducking Devin. Okay, bro. This is just, I don't even know, bro. This is very hard to stay a boxing fan when you surrounded by chumps like this, bro. But anyway, Shakur Stevenson says that he says in the interview with Brian Custer that, you know, he's looking forward to, he said that he is willing to fight Devin Haney. And he's very aware, these guys be keeping their ear to the street. He's aware that the internet, us guys on the internet have been saying, like, calling out his hypocrisy. How can you say you want a rehydration clause for Devin at 147, but you didn't want one initially? You didn't want one for Conor Ben, right? And you didn't say you wanted one for Ryan Garcia. Shakur initially said he would move up to 140. When he was at 135, he said he would move up to 147 to fight Ryan Garcia. And then he said I gotta get some gas. Then he said he'll move up to 154 to fight Conor Ben. He said nothing about no rehydration clause. It wasn't until people caught him being a hypocrite, when it came to Devin, when he was asked about fighting Devin at 147, and when he said, all right, you know, he got caught basically being a hypocrite. That's when, you know what I'm saying, Shakur now is trying to clean that stuff up, the stuff that he said he's trying to clean it up. But anyway, regardless, he said he would love to fight Devin, all right? He wants those big fights. If he can't get the big fights like that, then he's going to go back down to 135 and fight, all right? So there's also some stuff, talk about him and Conor Ben and all that kind of good stuff, right? So we'll see what happens with that. Ryan Garcia talking about he would love to fight Shakur because Shakur ain't got no pop in his punches. And Teofimo is saying that Shakur can't keep a guy like him off. So this is going to be interesting because a lot of guys always talk. Remember, they used to say this stuff about Floyd. Floyd had brittle hands and they said Floyd couldn't punch. But nobody went up in there and tried to really dog Floyd except for Marcos Maidana. That I can remember. I'm talking about in the late, you know what I'm saying, the Money Mayweather years. Early on, you had other people who was thumping with Floyd, but in the later years, they say Floyd ain't had no pop in his punches, but, you know, wasn't nobody really stepping to Floyd and really, didn't nobody want to take them punches. So, Teofimo, if you tell me that Shakur can't punch, and he's pillow-fisted and all that kind of stuff, cool. Now you got to show and prove. Step to Shakur, don't worry about the return fire. Right? See, this is where you catch all them cappers in their cap. You know, when people start talking like, oh, he pillow-fisted, he can't punch. Okay, step to him then. Right? If he ain't got enough to keep, if his punches don't hurt, you shouldn't be worried about defending from his punches. Step to him, get busy. That's what Teofimo should be doing. So I don't want to hear nothing about this fight being boring and Shakur didn't do enough. No, if Teofimo is saying that Shakur can't punch, Teofimo needs to step to Shakur and make it happen. Show me. When Maidana said Floyd was pillow fisted, he stepped to Floyd, and I believe Maidana, because Maidana was a G. The rest of you guys gonna have to show me you some straight G's. Show me that. Otherwise, I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it was a good interview. Shakur talked about a lot of stuff. Talked about how he think he the. I got you. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get you some gas in a second. Shakur talking about he think he's on his way to superstar status. This fight gonna put him there for superstar status, and he says that. He's saying basically you have like higher expectations, people running up on you, and you gotta have security everywhere you go and all that kind of stuff, and people just rooting and praying on your downfall, lawsuits and allegations and all type of stuff that happens when you're a superstar in the sport of boxing. So he said he tried to avoid that for a while, but he said he's gonna try to embrace it now. Okay, and he addressed people hating on him and saying he a boring fighter. And he said that, some people just not going to like you regardless of the situation. People got in their mind. Now, this is what I really want to talk about. Shakur said he called out black folks. Now, Shakur said be your own people. Now, this is the same Shakur Stevenson who said that he was Puerto Rican, right? But Shakur, he said it be your own people. He said the black community, basically, other nationalities, other races of people protect their fighters, and they ride with them till the wheels fall off no matter what. But he said when it comes to black fighters, black community don't do that with our fighters. We tend to, throw people under the bus, and we become very critical of them and all that kind of stuff, right? Now, absolutely agree with Shakur Stevenson on that. But, it's the right message, just the wrong messenger. However, I do agree, and I've been saying that, I've been preaching that. A lot of us in the mighty LDBC have been preaching that for years. A lot of black fighters get dogged out and get treated a certain type of way because our fans is just like, the self-hate in the black community is ridiculous, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, this don't mean you can't criticize black fighters. That's not what we're talking about, right? So, because I already can see people, well, you be going in no tank. Well, you be talking about, that's a big of my baby daddy. Right? That's not what we're talking about. You can criticize a black fighter all day long. What I'm saying is, you can't, this is a perfect example. You got black channels talking about snack, right? Snack this, snack that. Devin Haney, Terrence Crawford on that snack. As if snack is illegal, right? Snack is suspicious. But then when you point out all of the Latino fighters that are on snack, they got nothing to say, right? That's what I'm talking about. That's the hypocrisy. That's the ridiculousness. That's the self-hate. You know what I'm saying? One of these Mexican fighters lose, so what? They pop dirty for PEDs, so what? Nobody cares, right? Ryan Garcia walking around here with a whole dude. Ryan Garcia got a dude on his arm. You know what I'm saying? Nobody saying nothing. Oscar De La Hoya, all his cases, grape cases alleged. Nothing. Nobody say nothing. Nobody. Why you worry about his personal business? But then, what? You know what I'm saying? If it's a black fighter, we talking about that all day, every day. So yeah, it's a lot. You got black dudes walking around here with taco hats on their head. You know what I'm saying? And constantly going against black fighters. You know what I'm saying? When Devin Haney finna fight Brian Norman, Devin Haney gonna lose. Devin Haney taking on the best guy at 147. Then when Devin Haney beat Brian Norman, then you put your taco hat on. You come in to pander to the base. I think Mario Barrios is the best. I think Mario Barrios is the best welterweight. Yeah, I think Mario Barrios. Because you got to buck your eyes like this. What did I do to be so black and blue? Come on, bro. Y'all know what time it is with these cats, man. Anyway, that's my opinion. I'm going to give you some gas. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. My body, though. Deuces.